What were my best-selling images of 2024? Did I break last year's earning record? What is my strategy for making more money in stock photography in 2025? Stay tuned. I'm going to answer those questions in this episode.
If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jason Yoder. I'm an Arizona-based photographer who enjoys capturing the world through the lens of my camera. I hope you find this channel entertaining and inspiring as I take you with me on my photography journey. Subscribe to my channel to enjoy more videos like this.
Welcome everybody. Usually I do this video in two episodes, one to kind of recap December and then another one for the year. I decided that this time around I'm going to combine both into one episode. Before I start giving you the numbers for 2024, let me know in the comments how your year in stock photography went. Let's start with December 2024. Now, as usual, December is a slow month for me. I'll tell you my plan to make sure that this doesn't happen again when we get towards the end of this episode, so make sure you watch till the end. Total sales for December were 286 assets sold for $251. Now, Adobe Stock was my top selling agency for December with 201 images and $170 in sales. My best photo is this one though, from Getty Images. This is a sky replacement combining a panorama that I took in the Sonoran Desert with another panorama, but this time of a sunset also taken here in the Sonoran Desert. I received $20.64 for this image. Here are my top selling photos from 2024. Now I'm only going to pull this data from Adobe Stock because of the agencies I use. It's the only one I can easily do this with. And Adobe is my top selling agency anyhow, so it kind of makes sense. Let's take a look. This is a panorama taken from my drone above the Great Plains of North Dakota during a beautiful fall sunset. I received $15.86 in total for this image. This is a close-up of the skyscrapers in Jersey City. Now I took this on a ferry coming back from the Statue of Liberty and earned $15.97 for it. This is actually, I believe, the first drone photo I ever posted. It's just simply of a neighborhood here in Arizona, taken about 100 feet above the ground. I received $18.21 for this. For those of you who frequently watch the channel on these monthly episodes where I share with you my monthly earnings, you're going to recognize some of these photos. These are images of the U.S. Capitol taken in the morning and in the evening. I received $31.11 for this image, and then I received $31.15 for this one. Never look far from home. You'll be amazed what you'll find. Now, I took this next image after we remodeled our backyard, and I received $34.15 last year for this photo. AI is becoming a stronger and stronger player in the stock photography industry, so we're going to be talking about that in just a few minutes. But one of my AI images did crop up in the top 10. Now, this is just an abstract portrait. I call it a technology image, and I received $34.85 for it. Another frequent visitor to my monthly top 10 images is this one. This is a drone photo, a drone panorama taken at the Paley Overlook on the island of Oahu in Hawaii. I just love the brilliantly vibrant green and blues in this image. Last year I received $73.92 for this photo. And then finally, back to the U.S. Capitol for this one, $87.15. I've also been making an investment in video, and I'm going to continue to do that. So here are the top selling videos from last year. This is just simply the drone following the road up Mount Lemmon, just north of Tucson, Arizona, $4.20. White Pocket is an amazing place for a photographer to visit. It's a completely alien landscape. Here's my drone flying over White Pocket, $5.20. From Whidbey Island, we had a 3-day snow event happen, so I took my drone out to a lake and did a slow flyover with the snow coming down. I received $7.72 for this video. Now that's me walking through the tall grass of the Agua Fria National Monument with my drone following me, $7.79. Here's another one from Mount Lemmon, this time the snow-covered peak, this nice slow panning of the mountaintop, $8.40. From one of my more popular episodes from Bisbee, Arizona, this is my drone flying over the Queen Creek Mine. Now this is a very impressive sight to behold, $8.72. Now here's a real rare sale from Pond 5. Now this is just my drone doing a 360 around a saguaro cacti in the middle of the Sonoran Desert, $10. Here's an image from Times Square. Yes, this is actually Times Square. Now with all the branding at Times Square, you really can't do much stock photography there. So what I did is I did a video of everything blurred. This blurry city lights got me $14.33. I'm not going to lie, I had a lot of fun filming this next video. This is me in my Jeep driving up a mountain. Now those mountains in the distance is where I'm going to be camping at. We had some incredibly dramatic lighting during this January photo shoot. $28 for this video. Just so you guys know, down in the descriptions, I'm including links to several of the episodes where I capture my photos or these videos so you can enjoy them. Sorry for the interruption, everybody. I just want to stop and say thank you for such a great 2024 here on YouTube. Last year, views were up to over 69,000 people enjoying my channel. Subscriptions are up 32%. And I just want you all to know that I am truly grateful for all the likes and comments because that really helps YouTube algorithm say, hey, I need to share this channel with more people. Now, if you're not already a subscriber, I would appreciate a little bit of your precious time. Just hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you can join me as I continue this adventure. Have a great 2025, and I'll see you all in the next episode. So, how did I do as a whole in 2024? Now, as always, I hope to earn more money year after year. And I can tell you for 2023, for last year, I had 3,120 sales and a grand total of $2,605. For 2024, 3,596 sales, and I have a new all-time high of $3,150. I finally broke the $3,000 level. Now let's talk about the reality. When it comes to stock photography, I don't recommend that you treat this any more than a hobby. Now for me, it's a hobby that does make a little bit of extra money and it actually helps me pay for my travels. But for 2025, how do I keep the revenue growing? Well, this industry is changing and you need to change with it. So with that, I really recommend you take a look at doing AI generative images. Now, the stock photography industry they still need us. They still need us as photographers. But here's the reason why. It's because you and I provide images where we have titled, keyworded, and described those images. And those images are then being used to train AI models. I got like 3 different payments last year alone just for AI training commissions. I attribute most of my increased earnings from last year to my AI generative content. For those of you who are doing editorial type of photos, you're in a good place because stock agencies are going to continue to need those editorial images, and to do those, you have to be there. This is not something that you can just generate via AI. You've actually got to be there. So for those of you who are doing editorials, you're in a really good spot. So let's talk about how I'm going to make sure my October, November, and December sales aren't falling like they normally do. So what I've done is I have already generated like 1,000 some fall, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's type of images, and they're already in my upload queue. So what I'm going to be doing is every once in a while as the year progresses, I'm going to be generating those images. And the way how I position them so they upload between July and October, which I think might be the sweet spot for uploading that type of images. I use the we'll call it the organizing software that I showed you all on my January 1st episode. Now, if you guys would like to have a copy of that software, you can get it over at patreon.com/EWJ, and look for a posting on December 31st, 2024, and it'll tell you how to get a copy of that software. Now, moving forward, I'm not going to stop taking photos. I love photography and I love all the adventures that photography takes me on. So I'm going to continue doing that, and I'm going to continue to take all of you with me. Now just understand that the AI generative content that I'm creating is so that I can continue to pay for my travels, continue to increase my income. If you're not doing AI, you're going to start seeing a decrease in your traditional photography. So again, check down in the description. I'm going to have a link to my entire AI generative workflow so all of you can learn from it and also learn some of the efficiencies that I have put into that workflow. Thank you for your precious time. I look forward to spending more time with all of you in 2025.